and you have both deceived me. Corrupting and defiling. Interesting choice of words. Lucas, you told him. You know. Oh my god. The Dowager Queen. Girl, aren't you a little bit too old to be in here? To be hurt? Go break a hip. Your parents have finally found out, and your dad is not happy. Will you and Hunter be forced to part? Or is there a way for you to get your happily ever after? Yes, today we are finally back with the next part of Protect the Princess. If you did not see the other ones, catch up on the playlist right here. We were caught. They saw. They know. Our secret is out in the open. Our brother is not the only one who knows now. Now it is just widespread. On the right side, we are the Queen of Michaelmas, somehow. The Dean finally came to her senses, I think, after, we saw... I actually forgot her name. Beatrix. The flop, after she pulled all her little stunts, was such an awful competitor, was so mean to us, who should have been disqualified ages ago, but she somehow made it to the finale. She finally got what she deserved, which was a nice big loss. But of course, the more pressing matter is that our secret relationship with Hunter is out in the open, and the king is not happy. He's mad, furious. So is she actually going to get her happily ever after? That's what we're gonna find out. But if you enjoyed the story and want more, please consider giving a like, as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the drama. He is the man in the photographs. He's been corrupting and defiling you this entire time, and you have both deceived me. Corrupting and defiling. Interesting choice of words. What? No, that isn't. Don't even. Is everything all right over here? Lucas, you told him. You know. Oh my god. You knew? No, I haven't said anything. It was What a surprise. Why am I... Beatrix. Of course it would come back to her. The daughter of the woman who tried to destroy your mother's life is more honest than my own children. I called her a liar, but it seems I owe her an apology. I cannot look at you. Your Majesty, if I can explain. Silence. We are returning to Castile immediately. You, Hunter Veramend, are under arrest and will remain silent until the time of your court-martial. Uh-oh, father. That is all. Your bags are being packed. The jet leaves in an hour. I don't even know what to say. This is a mess. This is a family disaster. Can we talk about the overreaction from the king, though? Defiled and deceived, or whatever he said. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, sweetie. Before you know it, you're bundled in the royal jet alongside your brother, where your father sits with the face of thunder. He always has a face of thunder. Where is Hunter? He's being transported in a style befitting his station. What does that even mean? Why are you treating him like this? What has he ever done besides betraying his duty, lying to his king? He was given the task of protecting you. Instead, he has endangered you. Do you not understand how serious that is? My father doesn't understand that Hunter always puts me first. You can say whatever you want to me, and I agree we were not fully honest with you, but never has he put me in danger. Where did you get danger from? Where did the danger come from? The danger is when we looked at your castle and we were almost shot. That was the danger, not at school with Hunter. Ever. You can ask Lucas. Has Hunter ever endangered me? No, he's always been on point. Then how do you explain those photographs that were taken? He was with me. He was the one holding me. I was never in any danger. You are overreacting. Your father looks like he's about to argue, but then your mother interjects. You cannot fault the reports you have received, nor the fact she is safely here before us. Listen to what your children are telling you. Damn, I will take what you said into account, but we will hear what Hunter has to say when we get back to Castile. Your mother gives you a slide. Say what? He's gonna say the same thing. I protected your daughter. Yes, the other stuff was, not in the business contract, but the protection was always there. He did his job. Lucas shoots you an encouraging glance as you make your way back to Castile. And I want to go confront Beatrix. I'm ready to go confront this girl. Over here talking, don't get me started on her. Back in Castile, you get ready to attend Hunter's court-martial. Outside the third room, Lucas lingers near the door. What are you wearing? I ran out of time. Is Hunter here yet? No, he's being brought in soon. Are mother and father waiting? No, they should be here any moment. Your father walks past you in the throne room. Damn, you were always angry. But your mother hesitates. Talk to mother. If you can get her on your side, then father won't be far behind. Mother? Yes? I need to talk to you about Hunter. Darling, I see you're upset, but showing up at court like this is not winning you any favor with your father. Please, though, if there's something you can tell me to help with this, please tell me now. Once you're in front of the court, I cannot speak with you directly. Your father listened to on the jet. I know he is angry, but he is a reasonable man. Reasonable. I'm thinking if we were reasonable, we would have talked things through before we're doing a court hearing. I'm not sure reasonable is the term I would use, but okay. Tell me what happened between you two. I don't believe for 1 second that Hunter is to blame. This is my last chance to make sure. Hunter is blameless in this. It's all M's fault. How you must see it the way your father sees it. He was sent to protect you, and we were in a relationship, the two of us. We didn't mean for this to happen. It just happened. You told me that when he fell for Dad, it wasn't planned. Just things fell into place. That's how it feels with Hunter. Thank you for telling me. Now I will give you some advice. If the feelings you have for this man are strong, fight for him. I will do my part, but you need to hold strong and stick to your guns. Can you do that? Yes. Your mother embraces you. Things will always look darkest before the dawn. Have faith in that things will be bright again. Your mother walks into the throne room and you brace yourself before entering. All right, people, get ready. Royal Chamberlain, Joella the Princess, Royal Castile. The court bow and curtsy to you as you stand alongside your brother. I don't really care for this court, so the court-martial shall commence. Have the accused brought in. Oh no, you bite your tongue as Hunter is brought in, his hands cuffed behind his back. You long more than anything to run and throw yourself into his arms. This poor boy, and his father is right there who stands next to your own looking broken. State your name for his majesty. Hunter Veramund. Hunter Veramund, you stand accused of behavior unbefitting the station of honor guard. How do you plead? I plead guilty. No. The Princess Royal wishes to interject. Your father looks to you noting your attire. Is this some kind of joke, Joella? She clearly knows what I expected of her in court. I can only assume today as a form of protest. Let her put her case forward as the Princess Royal of Castile. Thank you, your majesty. I wish to state that I do not believe Mr. Veramund to be guilty. His behavior at all times was honorable and he never once forgot where his loyalties lie, period. Then how do you explain the trice in which he finds himself? I am to blame. What? The only crime that Hunter has committed is that he was too committed, too loyal, and too dedicated to me. She's not lying. She's not lying. Ask him under oath if his devotion to me or the crown has ever wavered. Hunter answered the question. Never. My devotion to the crown, the country, and to her highness never faltered. Period. I love my country. I love her. Oh. We letting it all out in court right now. What? The reason I say I'm guilty of behavior unbefitting of an honor guard is that I fell in love with her. My love for her was reckless, but it was and is pure. I love her to know that she loves me too. Regardless of your feelings, your actions are inexcusable. If I may interject, your majesty, feelings such as love are rarely easy to describe. Oh, come through, mama. Come through, Queen Olivia. Help us. Of all kingdoms, Castile recognizes the importance of love in this life. The court would never rule against love, would it, your majesty? Your mother smiles at you as your father's glare falters. No, love is nothing to be punished, but treason is to be punished. The court gasps as your grandmother steps out from the crowd. The Dowager Queen. She will not be heard. Of course she won't. You are a weak King Philippe and a weak father. This man has defiled your daughter and spat on his country. Okay. His crime amounts to treason and you're too weak to condemn him for fear of upsetting your precious daughter. That is a lie. My father is not weak. Then let him prove it. Treason is a heavy charge. The penalty is banishment. You cannot banish Hunter, father, please. Be still. The charge of treason has been levied. A charge so great I cannot make a ruling without evidence. There will be a trial tomorrow. Hunter will make his case and we will see what the verdict is. In the meantime, he will be kept in jail and stripped of his role until such a time that he is proven innocent. The court is adjourned. You cry out as Hunter is led away. Father, you cannot. I am the king. I am following the law of our country. It is my solemn duty to uphold it, and you should know that. You know that Hunter isn't guilty of treason. The trial will determine tomorrow. It's late. Go to bed. You open your mouth to argue, but your mother shakes her head as she takes your father's arm and leaves the throne room. This father is too much. Lucas places his hand on your back as he bursts into tears, and this grandma who just walked in, girl, the Dowager Queen. Girl, aren't you a little bit too old to be in here? To be hurt? Go break a hip. Hoella, come on. I can't believe this. Come on, let's go to bed. I'm not tired, Lucas. Hoella, trust me, let's go. Where are y'all going? He leads you down the hallway, then turns at the last minute and pulls you into an old room. If we're quick, we can get down to the jail and you can see Hunter before the guards come to lock up for the night. What do you mean? There's a secret passage to the jail behind this tapestry. Hunter and I actually used to sneak down there as kids. It was a dare to see how far we could get before we got scared. Come on, let's go. Why does this look so sketchy? When you make it to the end of the passage, you see Hunter in the cell, his head long. Okay, can we talk about real quick how this king made a fool out of himself? He did all this and made the trial happen, even though it was very clear that Hunter didn't do anything. Okay, well, the relationship, it's a gray area. But his duty, he never faltered from. He always protected Hoella and did all this. And then now that he's, the queen is talking and they're understanding, the father was like kind of understanding finally. He was like, okay, like kind of thing. And then of course, grandma shows up from the royal nursing home and stirs the pot and does all this stuff, making the king look foolish to not only his family, but to the court, when this could have been all avoided by just talking behind the scenes and not putting on this production. I blame the king. The king did this to himself. This could have been handled behind the scenes, but no, we had to make it a public affair. We had to make it public. And now look, he looks silly. Okay, you go and I'll go watch for when the guards come. Thank you, Lucas. You quickly make your way to the cell. Hunter, Hoella, what are you doing here? Lucas brought me. He showed me the secret passageway you two used to be. He showed you. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I can't stay. I just wanted to see you. Go, don't let them catch you here. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll have everything I need to prove your innocence. I promise. True to your word, you and Lucas stay up all night in the library. You delve into old volumes of Castile history and are looking at the former trials for treason. You text all your friends at the Imperial Academy and ask for them for statements of the two of you together. You even manage to speak to the dean, who agrees to be a witness. Finally, dawn starts to break and Lucas snores on the chair beside you. Never forget, we're about to get snatched because random has some more evidence for you, could prove vital for Hunter's trial. Awesome, can you email it to me? It's too sensitive to be emailed, as being hand delivered now. Where can I receive it? Outside the palace gates, a car will meet you. I can have the gates open for you. The information is sensitive. I don't want it getting in the wrong hands. Okay. I'm sorry, what, random? You don't even know who you're talking to? Speaking of captured, I think we're finding out when this is going to happen. Lucas looks so peaceful. I'll even not tell him where I've gone in case he wakes up before I get back. They said they'll be in 15 minutes, but it's been 25 minutes. Oh, is that the car? She really just... Get off me. Help. I know this girl didn't just get like a random stranger's text and you just believe them. Girl, what?